Crypto Smash! Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Crypto Smash. My name is Michael, and today we're going to be talking about Tron. I'm going to be going over some of the things that Justin Sun has tweeted out. I'm going over the weekly report, and also just some of the things that I hope happens in March with Tron. So to begin, Tron is currently at 0.46 cents US dollar. It has gone up 8.8% in the past 24 hours, and I wonder if that will continue. It looks like the market might be going up for the weekend. Who knows? Justin Sun has been tweeting the past 24 hours quite a bit, basically saying, watch out for fake accounts. A lot of people trying to scam on fake Justin Sun accounts. Also, Justin Sun tweeted out the weekly report, which we will get to. Just 13 hours ago, Justin Sun said Tron is coming to more exchanges, and they're going to be on L Bank Exchange. I honestly have never heard of this, but that's great, I guess. More exchanges brings a wider audience to Tron, more investors. Some other things that, in my opinion, are pretty interesting with Tron that Justin Sun has tweeted out in this past week was that the mainnet will be coming sooner, or the date for the mainnet has been advanced. Currently cannot find that. I'm sure it's somewhere. Oh, yeah, the details will be released this week. So sometime this week, maybe this weekend, Justin Sun will be tweeting out the details of the mainnet being advanced. He did mention that in his live stream. You can watch my video on that. He just says it's going to be 15 days to a half a month earlier. So that's exciting, and it's really good if a crypto can meet its roadmap, especially in Q1. I feel like December, a lot of people are talking about all these new cryptos and all these new coins coming out and all these roadmaps. Lots of talk about roadmaps. I think we'll start to see some of these cryptos get weeded out over the next couple months as Q1 comes up and Q2 begins. I'll be interested to find out what Tron's plans are for Q2, specific plans. Here is the weekly report that Justin Sun tweeted out. As you see, he tweets them out about every week, usually every week, and they're very small, as you can see. But I'll leave this in the description below. They're always on Tron Labs on Medium, and this is the English report. But they're broken down into 4 sections, I believe, and we'll just go through them. So basically, he says Tron has been pretty smooth this past week. Here's some of the technical work that they have implemented a block storage based on whatever that word is in block store, improved the automated test code, added the parameters to control the generating block's permission for testing the synchronization block, and reviewed the code submitted by community developers and handled the issues. So you can go onto GitHub and look at what they're doing on GitHub. I think they've done some progress this week, more than they have before. So that's interesting to look at and see what's in. Also, people in the GitHub community on Tron leave some really great questions and some really great things I think a lot of people want to know the answer to. So I recommend that you check it out. You can just go to Tron's website to go to their GitHub. Some of the work in progress things they mention is smart contracts. They're starting to integrate smart contract module within the blockchain, and they're testing that. And number 2, consensus, adding the function of obtaining the information of the voters who vote for the election. So part 2 is community activities. In this section, they talk about the live streams they've done. So they talk about how the technical team held a live stream. Justin Sun did a live stream with someone. And they also talk about how they launched an essay competition. This is something I find really interesting. They launched an essay competition, and they've had nearly 1,000 articles from around the world as of February 25th, which is really cool. And the essay competition, I think a lot of people forget about it because he doesn't mention it that much, and he's tweeted it one time. But the rewards are everything from $100 to $1,000 of Amazon gift cards, and they also just said they have millions of fans. So that's interesting. I did not mention the first one. Let's see, on February 10th, Tron held an activity design your ideal Tron mascot. Oh, yeah. I remember they talked about the mascot being some like Tron girl recently, but I don't know if I've seen the mascot from or like the fan art, which I imagine that's what the response was. I think sometime last January, some of Tron's fans made a mascot girl, and it was called Tron Girl, and it got a lot of hits on Reddit. Section 3, team and partners. With more and more technical talents joining Tron, the technical team has gradually expanded. Now, Justin Sun talks about the technical team and just the development team in general growing in his last live stream. I thought that was really interesting. They want to grow very large, which I think he said they want to grow 500 more developers and workers and things like that. And one of the things they are prioritizing is a well-spoken English marketer. So that will be good. But here they just talk about their partners and their teams. Partnerships are a really big deal for Tron. Justin Sun talks about them a lot, and I'm sure we'll hear more about specific partnerships in the upcoming year. In January, he tweeted out he wants to get more and more partnerships, and it goes along with the vision of Tron being a decentralized entertainment platform, which allows other partnerships to get involved. Number 4, Section 4 of the weekly update, market transactions. On February 10th, according to CoinTrends, discussion of Tron on Twitter was in the first place. So Tron is being discussed a lot. Tron was the 4th in GitHub active ranking. On the 19th, according to CNBC, the mainstream media in the United States, U.S. high-end yacht clubs starting to accept Tron as a payment method to buy yachts. That's crazy. It's Justin Sun tweeted that out. It's a company that accepts multiple cryptos, not just Tron, but still, it's a pretty big deal. On February 19th, Crypto Recorder's official website made an analysis, 3 reasons why Tron might become popular in 2018. I remember going through that article. It was interesting. So that's the weekly report, and then at the bottom it just tells you what Tron is. It's the about of Tron and things like that. In my opinion, I'm excited for Tron. I'm excited to see what's going to happen in March, especially since they're meeting their roadmap for getting their test net up, their main net up early. And from my understanding, Justin Sun really does distinguish the two types of mainnet. I mean, it's just one mainnet, but he specifically says that the test net will be up by Q1, and then they're going to finish up Q2, the mainnet. They're going to try to get that all ready so they can start accepting more partnerships and getting them online and things like that. So if you haven't yet, watch that live stream on Twitter. He tweets it out. He talks about a lot of stuff. He does not talk about the coin burn. I wish he would talk about the coin burn. People spam his chat to talk about the coin burn, but I'm sure he will eventually. So that's just my thought. I'm excited to see what happens with Tron and many altcoins that meet their roadmap in March. That's the big thing I'm going to be watching for, and one of my main strategies for the next few days. I'm going to be looking for coins that are going to be meeting their roadmap and are going to be satisfying their investors. Because right now, there's not that much going on. You don't hear that much altcoin news yet, but I think we will hear a lot of great things that happen that have happened in the past month. I think altcoins are holding back news so that their information can help spike their cost for Q1, the end of Q1, to bring confidence to the investors and things like that. So that's just my opinion. That might be completely wrong, but I'm excited to see what happens this month. Thank you everyone for watching these videos. I really do appreciate it. Hope everyone has a great rest of the